Hey guys, David Vonderhaar here to tell you about the new Zombies teaser that we just dropped for Shadows of Evil. Now, I know you guys wanted a World War II type game, and this takes place during the 1940s. Yeah, I know it's not exactly what you had in mind, but of course I know better. Anyways, it stars Heather Graham as Jessica the Femme Fatale, which is basically a reprisal of her role as an escort from the Hangover films and that broad from the Austin Powers movies. She seduces powerful men into doing exactly what she wants due to the patriarchy, of course, forcing her to do so in order to get movie roles. Remember, it's the 1940s and silent movies haven't been a thing for years, so you actually have to have talent and not just good looks to get into a job on the big screen. Check out those scissors, not for just cutting up the game to sell as DLC. Next is Neal McDonough as Jack Vincent the Corrupt Cop, which, again, is basically every single role he's played between being a cop in The Minority Report, a lieutenant in Band of Brothers, and another police officer in Boomtown. A new mayor in town is looking to crack down on police bribery, but of course that probably means he's getting as many kickbacks as someone standing behind a horse, but diverting attention so he doesn't get caught. Here, Jack Vincent meets with a mobster in a classic bait and switch where he shows him the money like Jerry Maguire, but shoots him in the back because secrets can only be kept when people are dead. In order to waste money on things other than programmers, we hired Ron Perlman to play Floyd Campbell, a cheating boxer. In voice acting that can only be described as Sylvester Stallone with a heavier accent and extra 23rd chromosome, this pugilist wants to get another shot at success. But in order to do so, he'll have to career end a deserving contender like the Ultimate Warrior in WrestleMania 7 by putting on brass knuckles underneath his gloves. After scenes that pretty much resemble a Rocky movie, which never actually happens in boxing, which is why people are bored of fucking watching it, he'll be back in the championship bout to win or lose money for the bookies that he owes. Lastly is Jeff Goldblum as Nero, a magician worse than that dude from Craigslist you hired for your kid's birthday party. After fucking up a routine card trick like David Blaine, he inquires to his lawyer about his wife's debt and life insurance policy. Nothing screams motive like a statement from Prudential. Since magic is all bullshit anyways, it seems that for him, murder is the only escape plan from the Houdini-like situation he's placed himself into. Then we cut to a scene of Jessica shaking when her mama gave her, much better than Miley Cyrus twerking, with the three other characters barely paying attention like the scene from any normal strip club on a given night. It seems that the narrator pulls his best Bill Cosby and drugs them all while pondering, why are these people assholes? As if that's a hard question to answer. Then somehow we cut to a scene of some weird tentacle porn thingy like the Darkness games, while the Shadow Man continues to opine about how people are insignificant. Little fucks. They wake up with some tattoo on their hand that resembles the one on Mike Tyson's face and are suddenly stuck fighting zombies because, you know, this makes total sense that jerks have to survive against the undead. Nobody told me in Catholic school that if you sin you're going to a world with a zombie apocalypse, although it's just as ludicrous as a place of fire and brimstone. I mean, even the narrator says, I'll show you the way, the path, which is a direct quote from Jesus, making this whole thing a metaphor for religion. But I guess that makes sense since I'm your savior anyways. Four unlikely but equally sinister people coming together to overcome the odds. Hey, that sounds like Activision, Treyarch, Infinity Ward, and Sledgehammer Games. Anyways, Black Ops 3, available November 6th, the new Black Friday.